Hello people, welcome back to another video. So as I mentioned in the last video, I went to Prague on a lad's holiday last week. Well, we left not last Thursday, the Thursday before. Got back Monday last week, and it was a bit of a heavy one, I'm not gonna lie. But it was a nice, much needed break. Now before I talk about the whole trip, I'm just gonna run a little montage that I put together. So enjoy. So in general, Prague. I'm a big fan of it actually. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. There's quite a lot to do out there. Definitely a lot of bars, a lot of Irish pubs. The only bad thing about it really was we went when it was freezing fucking cold. It was like -2 the entire time we were out there. So yeah, I wish I took a warmer coat to be honest. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot to do. There's a lot of like nice quirky shops. The old town is really nice. The food is pretty average. I mean, the local cuisine is like really weird cuts of meat. Quite cheap cuts of meat. In the UK, they'd be considered cheap cuts of meat anyway. Just a bit of backstory to that clip where that stripper comes into the room. Oh, fucking hell, that was the funniest thing. So the two lads that booked it, Archie and Jake, they organised what's something that's called a roly-poly stripper to come to the room at 10 in the morning. None of us fucking knew what was going on. This lady walks in, goes into another room, comes out and starts strip-teasing Mikey as if he's a stag. And I'm not gonna give you too much detail, but you can kind of imagine where she went with it. And I'm scarred for life, to be honest. But I'm not going to share that on the internet. I don't want to ruin Mikey's life, but if I ever need some clicks on TikTok, then I've got a backup video, don't you worry. So Mikey, if you're watching this, better watch yourself, boy. Don't piss me off, yeah? But yeah, in general, great trip. I would definitely go back, maybe when it's a bit warmer. And it definitely reminded me why I don't really drink that often anymore, because that feeling of being terribly hungover the next day is not for me. I was going to train while I was out there. I was planning to train on the Friday, but I woke up Friday morning and felt fucking rough. I set my alarm for 7. I woke up at like 6:45 with a dry mouth, head was throbbing, alarm was about to go off. I just literally turned it off and went back to sleep because that session would not have been productive, so it's better for me just staying in bed, to be honest. But when we got back, landed on Monday, I went to the gym, got an upper body session in, just to get it some sort of session in, you know? But yeah, it felt good to get back into my normal routine, back on my normal plan with food, cardio and everything. I spoke about this on my Instagram, but obviously during this time I'm trying to do a cut. And I just said to myself during that holiday, I'm not going to worry about staying on track or staying on plan or whatever, because for me, I would rather enjoy something like that to the fullest and then worry about where I am with my cut afterwards. Because, you know, if I was worrying about the certain calorie content of certain foods, what I was drinking, etc., don't get me wrong, I was still conscious of what I was having. Like where I could, I was having gin and slimline tonics, gin and diet lemonade. I was picking healthier choices on the menu, that for instance. But while you're out there, all they fucking drink is beer. So it's hard to avoid. So I found myself in situations where I was almost like not forced, but I was just like, instead of worrying about it, I'm just going to enjoy it and just drink and eat what I want. I think I put on about 1 kilo when I landed back. The first weigh-in back was about 1 kilo up. And all I've done to correct that is I've done cardio every day instead of 3 times a week. So at the moment I was doing, well, before I left, I was doing 3 20-minute sessions. I just changed that to 6 20-minute sessions this week. And now my body weight is back under where it was when I left. So realistically, not too much damage done. And it's not like I've got a deadline to finish this cut by. The photo shoot that I'm aiming to do will be around April time, potentially the start or end of April. But yeah, basically I just want to get down to 80 kilos, however long that takes me. I don't want to be super aggressive with it, just to, you know, try and maintain numbers in the gym performance in general, and hold on to as much muscle tissue as possible. I'm not really worried about losing muscle tissue. You know, I still train very, very hard, so I definitely should be able to hold on to the muscle tissue that I've gained over the past months of gaining. But yeah, like I said, back on track. Would highly recommend Prague to anybody that's thinking of going. Even with a partner, I reckon it would be quite a good place to go with your other half. Lads holiday, girls holiday, great place to go. Stag do's, obviously there was loads of stags out there. One thing that we did notice actually was the locals hate British tourists. I mean, we didn't really help ourselves, to be honest, but you can imagine why. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Not sure what we're going to do next week. Probably train with someone at a different gym. Shock. But I've got some good ideas that are coming up, so keep your eyes peeled. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya!